not rolling over by 5 months. Yes, you should be concerned. First of all, you're not crazy. Second of all, you're just trying to help your child move better. What's the delay? You're totally correct. Do it. Just do it. Everybody should be doing this. You're not here to say, Michelle has a problem, I'm going to work on it. This is your child's future, its development, its movement. The thing is that gets me upset more so by your child, because your child was not evaluated, right? And they're gaslighting you, saying that you're crazy or you're being over concerned, first time mom. I mean, I've heard it all. But your child is not even attempting to roll over. So that's where the concern is. But I'm not concerned that your child has trauma per se cognitively, but this is where it's going on. And I'm going to show you my doll, but there's no movement right here. I'm seeing this time and time again. I really think it has to do with the delivery methods, but also the infant security monitor system. It doesn't matter. This is where we're at. So you're getting this. So they see movement, external movements. There's no internal movement. There's not even, when the child finds crossing midline to be difficult, they're not like, oh, I'm going to get this tomorrow. It's not the way the babies work. And this is why we can't use adult-based therapy practices and put them on infants. We're talking about the creation, prehabilitation to habilitation of movement, the creation of movement. We're not talking about regaining skills, strengthening skills, traumatized skills. The skills aren't there. And this is where you have to go after. So you would know all of this had you done the newborn movement assessment. And again, you might not know it's available, but I have an assessment. You're going to go through your child and just check it for midline rotation, right? I can tell you right now, you're going to be the first one to say, oh, this part is not happening. Because you're already at 5 months, you have really very little milestone progression, right? Milestone should be happening every 4 weeks. So you have tummy time, looking at you, rolling over is in the 3 month. 4 months, you're grabbing your feet. 5 months right now, you should be independent sitting. So now we're going into some pretty decent catch-up, right? And this is why you're brilliant by catching this early and getting aggressive early. I don't want you catching up at a year. I don't want you catching up at the government's 9 months level. I don't want you waiting around for early intervention. These are simple little exercises that you can do in the comfort of your own home, and you're capable because you're the parent. So what you're going to be working on right now, I honestly would redo tummy time, because I can tell you right now in tummy time, and again, this is why we do the Fast Start program. People don't want to go back down. I'm not trying to go back down. I'm trying to do a better foundation. But right now in tummy time, your child should have been doing this left, in and out of sleep with supervision and going back and forth. I can tell you right now, your child is just doing this because, again, there's no midline crossing. And so they're just trying to hold the head up as much as possible, and eventually they kind of still fall down. So that's one indicator that there's deviations on the movements, right? Looking at you is fine. I'm not worried about that. But in the rolling over course, you're going to learn key movements to help your child cross midline, bring the head up, because rolling over should look like this with the head up. Right? This is how the arms don't get stuck. They're rolling over this way, and they're coming back. Whenever the head goes below the spine, that arm's going to get stuck, right? Or worse, what happens when your child, especially if you're not working right, they're just going to fall out of it, and that's not rolling over either. So you're really going to learn all of those kind of things, and then we need to get you right into the grabbing your feet. So that's where you're going to come next with that. And then the independent sitting. So those are the progressions that you're working on. You really should be, again, going into independent sitting at 5 months. 5.5 months is when it happens. But you're really, and in sitting, I can tell you right now, again, because of the lack of midline crossing, you're about here on the lap. And when your child goes to look up at you, they kind of back arch a little bit. Not a full-on back arch, but because they're looking up this way. So these are things that you want to work into. But when your child's not developing the skills, not the strengths, but the skills of the core movement, if we don't do something now, you're going to be right back saying, my child's not sitting upright, or my child's army crawling or inchworm crawling. And I don't want you to go into those scenarios. So again, I'm going to put in some little exercises that you can start, newborn movement assessment, so you can just concur what I've been saying. And then, but really go into the Fast Start program. It's just the easiest. You'll be guided through it, and then you'll be commanding your child's milestones instead of just worry. Worries and concerns, you know something's going wrong, but you don't know what to do about it. Now you know what to do about it, and we could take your power back and start working on your child's development. But please don't listen to them. It's just movement. They just aren't going to figure it out on their own, especially when there's such a midline. It's almost like he's has an imaginary playmate on top of him, a wrestler, and that's what you're getting. You really want these kind of skills of playing and working with him, and he's here, and it makes life so much more difficult to play toys, to start working on your more vertical milestones, and so you're at the right place. Thanks.